Sorry, there is some problem with the laptop. Hafiz M. Zafir Khan. Hamza Shakil. Arif Ahmed. Shakir. Zuhair Hassan. Okay. So I was telling you complex number in polar form. Z is equal to r cos theta plus iota sin theta, that I told you in the last class. And the other way is Z is equal to r cis theta. Cis means cos theta plus iota sin theta. And third one is Z is equal to r angle theta. This is the symbol for the angle. Okay. Now today's our topic is De Moivre's theorem. De Moivre's theorem. There are two types of De Moivre's theorem. One is for the powers and one is for the roots, and that is applied in the polar form only. De Moivre's theorem is applied on polar form only, not the rectangular form or any other type of form. So first one is for powers. If Z is equal to r cos theta plus iota sin theta, then Z raised to power n must be a natural number. N must be a natural number. Z raised to power n, that means whole raised to power n will be equal to r raised to power n into cos of n theta. Theta is multiplied with n into iota sin n theta, where n belongs to n. Natural number. N is a natural number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So N is natural number. So we will use this formula, which is called the power formula. R raised to power N is Z raised to power N will be equal to R raised to power N into cos N theta plus iota sin N theta. For example, if we are given Z is equal to 5 cos 30 degree plus iota sin 30 degree, and we are asked to find Z raised to power 4, then Z raised to power 4 will be equal to 5 raised to power 4 into cos of 4 into 30 degree plus iota sine 4 into 30 degree. It will become 5 raised to power 4 will be 25 into 25, 625 into cos of 120 degree plus iota sine 120 degree. This will be the final answer, Z raised to power 4. This will be the final answer, Z raised to power 4. 6 when Z is equal to 5 cos 30 degree plus iota sine 30 degree. So Z raised to power 4 will become 625 cos 120 degree plus iota sine 120 degree. This is the final answer. So this is the power formula. Power formula of the De Moivre's theorem. Power formula of the De Moivre's theorem. This is applied only in polar form, not any other type of form. Neither the rectangular form, only for the polar form. To do the exercise, exercise 11.6. Exercise 11.6. Sorry, 11.5. This is 11.5. Exercise 11.5. In exercise 1 to 12, that means question number 1 to 12, use De Moivre's theorem to find the indicated powers. Express the answer in rectangular form. The question is also given in rectangular form, and you have to solve for the powers, and then you will convert into the rectangular form. Question number 1, 1 plus iota whole raised to power 5. 1 plus iota whole raised to power 5. This is exercise 11.5. Question number 1, exercise 11.5. So this is the formula you have to remember. When n is a natural number, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. One plus iota whole raised to power 5. We can't apply De Moivre's theorem in rectangular form. So first of all, we will convert into the polar form. So z is equal to 1 plus iota. This is z. So r will be equal to, first of all, we find r. R is equal to 1 square plus, this is also 1. The coefficient of iota is 1. 1 square whole under root. The answer is root 2. The answer is root 2. Then we will find theta. It is in the first quadrant. Z is in first quadrant. Z is in first quadrant. Therefore, theta will be equal to tan inverse 1 upon 1. That means 1. So tan inverse 1 will be equal to 45 degree. 1 upon 1 will be 1. So tan inverse 1 will be equal to 45 degrees. So theta is equal to 45 degree. So we will find now polar form